Good morning, All Saints. We have made it to yet another Friday. It is May the 8th, and I look forward to the rhythm of our days continuing when we gather on Sunday. That seems to be the marker that helps me to distinguish one day from another during this time of isolation. Today is the commemoration of Julian of Norwich, one of the great women of the church. She was a mystic who died around this date in the year 1417. She had spent decades of her life as an anchoress. She closed herself off from the world in a small room. People came to her and spoke with her and brought meals to her, but she lived apart from everyone, which is kind of an interesting thing to consider as we are living apart from each other. Julian was also born at a time of plague. When she was 6 years old, the Black Death came to Norwich, where she lived, and killed a third of the population. So she has much in common with us that we might not have anticipated. During an illness, she had visions of God, which she recorded in Revelations of Divine Love. And this is the first published work by a woman in history. And even today, it reads very much like a love devotion to God, to the God who loves us. She uses the image of a hazelnut, that if God can pour all of God's love into everything God created, including something so small as a hazelnut, which can rest in the palm of our hand, how much God must indeed love us. Perhaps her most famous saying, "All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well," actually was her response to contemplating what happens to those who may never hear the gospel. In medieval theology, and indeed in some theology today, those who have not heard the gospel have not been saved, and therefore are beyond God's love. Her response to that was, we can't really know. And so we have to trust that all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. I think those are good words for us today, and maybe every day. The collect for Julian, with which I will close, is: Triune God, Father and Mother to us all, who showed your servant Julian revelations of your nurturing and sustaining love, move our hearts like hers to seek you above all things, for in giving us yourself, you give us all. Amen. Blessings to you this day and this weekend.